Joseph was still in his house when his brothers got there. They fell on the ground in front of him. One of the brothers, Judah, replied,
"What can we say, my lord? We are guilty. We will be your servants from now on."
But Joseph said,
"No, only the one who had my silver cup. Only he will be my servant."
But Judah said to Joseph,
"My lord, we cannot go home without Benjamin. He is our father's youngest and favorite son. If we don't go back with him, he will die of sadness. Please, let me stay instead of Benjamin."
Joseph finally knew that his brothers had a changed heart and were not wicked anymore. When he was alone with his brothers, he began to cry. He cried so loudly that people outside heard him. He said to his brothers,
"I am Joseph."
At first, the brothers were so shocked and afraid that they didn't know what to say. Joseph loved his brothers even though they were not kind to him. Joseph said to his brothers,
"I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into slavery in Egypt. Do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here. God sent me here so that you would live and not die."
Joseph then told his brothers to tell their father Israel the good news that he was alive. And when Israel heard that Joseph was alive, he couldn't believe it. But the brothers told him about everything that happened to them in Egypt, and finally Israel believed them. Israel said,
"Now I know my son Joseph is alive. I will go see him before I die."
And so Israel went to Egypt and saw his son once again. And when he saw him, both father and son were so happy. Israel lived in Egypt for 17 years, and when he died, his sons buried his body in the land of Canaan. Now, Joseph's brothers were afraid that when Jacob died, Joseph might get revenge. But Joseph said to them,
"You meant to harm me, but God meant it for good. Because you sold me here, I was able to save you. I will take care of you."
After a while, Joseph died at 100 years old.